Alright, Jin41, you gotta stop redeeming my friend Paul's, or I'm gonna have to stop it. I'm gonna have to change it to where it won't work as much. My god. Why are y'all redeeming my friend Paul's so much? There's no Pearly. There's no Pearly this time. But against Matrix last time, so I can't do it this time. Okay. So the timer starts now. Yep, good luck to them. Matrix winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Starting with a normal summon tour guide. That's a very good start. I mean, come on now. Oh, I gotta change the Twitch stream to finals. I forgot about that. Finals. There we go. There we go. I can't gamble on Twitch in my country. What? What country are you from? Is that a thing? It's not actual gambling. Yeah, me too. Same? What? Nah. You can't. Is it just an American thing that we gamble online with fake points? Is that like, does nobody else do that? Nope. Wow, it's a thing in Poland? Okay. I was about to say, no way. That's crazy. I didn't know that people couldn't do it. Oh, that sucks. That makes me feel a little bit, I wouldn't say bad now, but it makes me think how I want to do my points now. Yeah, not allowed in EU countries depending on gambling laws. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well now I want to make it to where there's like a good point redemption thing. Because I thought everybody could gamble. Why has no one brought it? Why did none of y'all bring it up until now? You could bypass it with a VPN? Yeah, but I feel like that's too much. Like, I can't be like, yo, everybody that's watching my stream, download NordVPN so that way you can gamble. So I feel like that, like, you know what I mean? Downloading a VPN to gamble, fake points. I don't know. Maybe that's too far. Sarama, Setscape, Pop Soul Rage, add back Shavara, you know, very classic tour guide stuff. Ain't no way I'm using a VPN for Twitch gambling. You should get sponsored by Nord. You know, I'm not gonna lie, when I had said that, I was like, oh, bro, low key? The plug? Get a sponsorship first and then push it? Taking notes? Summon out Shavara from deck. Bruh, it was raining today and it's lagging for me. Unfortunate. Rain does suck though, I'm not gonna lie. Rain do be sucking. Are you doing deck profiles after? Yep, I'm gonna do deck profiles after this. Shake my head, ignoring my friend Paul. There's too many my friend Pauls. That's the problem. There's at least 80. Like, I'm looking at the activity feed. It's literally, oh, shout out to Loco 40 or 72 for following. It's literally just lost in the my friend redemptions. Jen, I'm gonna need you to stop. No cap. I would hate to have to hit you with the slap timeout because I'm not changing to my friend Paul until Paul is my only friend. God. Stop, Denker. Why are you making chat do this? Why are you making chat do this? Nah, I just can't have it happen anymore because if it gets spammed, then I can't see who follows and stuff. Like, if somebody followed right now, I wouldn't know. So, that's why. But also, stop using all your points. I just realized, you just spent like 50 racks on my friend Paul's. Just stop, because I might actually have real point things there one day now that we've talked about this. Don't do that. There might be real point things one day. Smile face. There we go. That's what I like to see. The smile over the frowny face. Okay, the search freezing. Freezing can beat DDD. Activate fountain. Sure. Soul of Rage in the SP seems even better against Runick Spright. Like SP effect, try to banish fountain. Sheesh. 100k points to cook a deck with the grinder. What does that even mean? Cook a deck with the grinder. Also, 100k is probably not even enough. 100k is not even that many points, to be honest. I know there's some people in this chat who have got a lot of points saved up. I've seen some people talk in this chat a lot, and they've never gambled, never spent points. I know they're just stacking their bread. Stacking their bread. Stacking it hard. Wait, where'd the rage go? It's in grave. Usually that's what you do turn 1, is you end with a raging graveyard, and then you can bring it back with Yama, because you pop Soul of Rage, add back Shavara, and then at any point on the opponent's turn, you can Shavara, pop anything, and then get Yama, summon Soul of Rage. Pretty much instead of having all your interruptions like in one spot, you like separate them, and it makes it really hard to play through the board. That's what I'd say if I don't consider making something for channel points. Huh? No. I mean, I'm gonna make something for channel points, but not like, I'm not gonna do like 100k to like build a deck with me or something, you know? It'd be different. It'd be different. I don't know how I'd do it, because I thought about it before and I decided I didn't want to do it because I wanted everyone to gamble, but now I found out everyone can't gamble, so gotta find out. Yeah, they get to search contract, they get to set one from deck, they get to summon one and then pop if they want, they chain destruction in response to escape the pop fountain. Okay, so summon, banish to protect, their Shavara doesn't get popped then. And then, wait, yeah, it won't get popped. Or wait, I think it will. Yeah, it does get popped. It does get popped. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because it's still attempting to destroy both in that spot. But hey, shout out to YuGiOh for the sub with the prime. Thank you. Appreciate you. Also, I was learning a bunch of stuff about SP Little Knight yesterday. Just because someone got into like an argument with me about how SP Little Knight works, so then I got into an argument with them about how it worked. Because we were arguing that the first effect, like when it's summoned, how you get the banish one, and then you can't attack. Like you can't attack directly for the rest of the turn or whatever. I was saying that it's for the rest of the turn, and they were arguing that it's for the whole turn. But I was like, no, it's not correct. That's what it says. Also, it implies that it's for the rest of the turn. And then, pretty much the ruling I found out is that SP Little Knight versus like an unaffected monster is weird. It is weird because, you know how if you look at SP, if you were like, oh, SP effect targets Soul of Rage, and then they chain like Droplet to get Soul of Rage off field, it's like, okay, SP doesn't banish now, because it has to banish both. Well, if you have SP Little Knight versus a Towers monster that's unaffected, SP Little Knight can still banish itself, and the other monster won't get banished, and the SP still comes back at end phase and everything. So, this is a very interesting ruin. I didn't know that SP would work against an unaffected monster, but it made sense once like it was actually like explained. It was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. It doesn't actually have to banish both monsters. It just has to be able to attempt to banish both of them. Like, you can't have like, yeah, it has to like try to resolve banishing both, and then the SP will go and the other one won't because it's unaffected. But if the monster's taken off field, then it won't even try to take the SP off the field then. So, made sense. It's just like, I didn't even think about it, but sure, yeah, SP versus unaffected monsters does technically work. It is something to think about. Makes sense, but it's so whack. Yep. But little rulings like that is what ends up giving like a huge advantage at tournaments. So, always good to know. But the opponent's Soul of Rage is being turned off right now by Spright Red. They did not try to a bomb pop or anything like that. Could have went into that and tried to maybe pop Fountain, but wanted to keep more follow-up, which I guess I can respect also, because, I mean, you're playing against a Runick deck. You know, you have to have infinite amount of follow-up. Either stop them early, but then if you try to stop them early and they can play through it, then you have to have follow-up. Red tribute blue, stop Soul of Rage, sure. Oh, do they have something in their hand? Because we know what the set is, the chamber off the Shavara. Now they're gonna go Gigantic Effect. Oh, Chain Nib. Nice. They said, huh? Didn't you okay? Oh, did they okay? Yep, no private information. Cool. Let's see. They went, declared red, sun blue, thinking, okay. But they had never declared Gigantic Effect. I okayed red, you didn't even declare Gigantic. Yeah. That's what the problem was. Said, I'm tripping. Yep, they're good. No worries. It's crazy. We have seen Nib dropped like every single game. Like every single game, Nib's been dropped. They just make double tax dragon. Oh, the Blackwing deck. Blackwings is low key strong. Yeah, that deck. Yep. God. I thought I was watching this on YouTube and tried to skip 10 seconds ahead. I'm a little goober. Nah, that's fair, honestly. That's fair. I'd definitely be trying to do that whenever I watch Twitch streams. I'll be like, oh, okay, do, and I'll be like, oh, I can't skip ahead. And it's like, well, that sucks. To the summon, I guess. Yeah. I mean, on the Gigantic Effect, they changed it, but they said okay to the Spright red effect. That stopped the Soul of Rage. Of red negate, didn't he okay Gigantic Effect? No, because they went summon Gigantic, they went on summon, activate Soul of Rage, they went Spright red to negate, they said okay. And then new chain link, they never activated Gigantic, they just detached and went to go summon, because they thought that they had activated it on the chain before. And then they said, wait, go back, declare Gigantic, chain Nib. But tip, go search freezing, banish escape from the opponent's top deck, and then go Kelsey. Yep, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, sadly we didn't get to start with Lily there. We started with Kelsey, so we don't get one extra draw later on unless. Oh, do we see Sunny Snitch? Do we see Hard Drawn Extender? Do we drop the Frost? Do we have it? Surprised Runick never got hit in TCG. Wait, never mind, we got Fountain the 2. Rough. That's crazy, because I was actually talking about that earlier today in a video. I was like, I couldn't remember if Fountain had actually gotten hit or not. I was like, did Fountain get hit? I'm like, I don't remember. I couldn't remember if it was a Master Duel hit or not, Fountain the 2. And I was like, yeah, it's the most Konami hit ever, Fountain the 2. Sacred Tree to 1. RIP. What is the ruin for Sprint versus Face Down with materials nowadays? Sprint cannot detach from an XYZ monster that is face down. Gigantic on the other side though, can detach from a face down. So that is the ruling. Gigantic can, Sprint cannot. Nib going crazy today? Nib is going crazy. It is like the best hand trap in this tournament by a mile. By a mile. So no Richmond. Nope, not going to Richmond this time. Jet and the Smashers, okay. I am going to stream Richmond though. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Runick cards infinitely better now that Arise Heart is dead too. I wouldn't say that. I felt like Runick cards had like a really good matchup against Arise Heart. Like, I don't know. It sucked when the opponent had Goliath and you had Flashing Fire. Like, that sucked. That felt like you got cheesed. Because it was like they had the draw Prosperity and combo, and they did it. Yeah, I'm so happy Arise Heart is gone anyways. SP Shifter. do we think, or what do we think wins the event? What do we think wins the event? Oh, I mean, it's probably just Rescue Ace, because it's going to be the most played deck. Most played deck, good deck overall, so probably wins the tournament. Like, if I had to bet money on a deck, I would say Rescue Ace, but, I don't know, there's, I mean, Tears, very good. Stuff like that, Vanadium, Infernoble. I think those 3 decks are, you know, kind of well placed into this tournament. People don't know what to respect and what not to respect. It's kind of tough. But they're going to activate Harpy's Feather Duster. It almost will feel like the game ones are like a gamble on what your non-engine is playing. Like, you know, did you build your non-engine for a big combo? Yes, okay, then you played against Pearly and you lost. Did you build your deck for a deck more like Pearly and Rescue Ace, you know, where you can have Talents and Thrust in your deck? Yes, okay. Did you play against Vanadium and get FTK'd? Yes, okay. Like, I don't know. It can really go whatever. Our legend Steven is winning. What do you mean, Steven? You mean Triv? Or do you mean like Santoli? Cause Santoli do be nice. Santoli's crazy. I wish Santoli the best of luck at the YCS, because he's probably playing. It'd be so sick if he won another YCS. Imagine winning 3 YCSs in 6 months and going the Worlds. Like, sheesh. Sheesh. I mean, he had already proven himself before, but people just didn't really know about him. There was a few people like that before. I bet you there's people like that now. That top a lot, but people don't know who they are. Like, I remember when Faisal Khan was like that. Like, nobody knew who Faisal was. But he had topped, like, 7 YCSs in a row or something. Yep. And then and then everyone knew who he was once him and his brother made it to the finals at the YCS to play against each other. I'm winning Richmond chat. Didn't Paulo win 3 events in a row back in TOS? It was before TOS format. Because it was before Orcust. It was like an actual deck. So it was right before TOS. But yeah. He did win 3 events in a row. Pretty sure it was 3. I know it was the UGS and the YCS, and then pretty sure it was 3 though. I forget what the last one was. But Kelsey, Summon, Fecht, Pop. That's good. I'm gonna say I doubt they have something to stop that. But okay. What will they do now? This is obviously post side. Said show me the talents, the thrust. I mean, it's not like Nightmare Griffin hurts Unchained that much. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's not the worst thing ever. It's not the end of the world. It's not like Branded. It's not like Branded. Gabriel, Nets needs a YCS win. Nets deserves a YCS win 10,000%. Can Glow Up come back, chat? Like, Glow Up Bulb? Yeah, Glow Up Bulb can probably come back. But, hey, shout out to D-Mills. 1337 for the resub. 9 months now. 9 months? It's actually crazy. 9 months. Wow. Yeah, you've actually been subbed since, like, I've, like, truly came back to streaming. Back when I was on, like, the Master Duel grind for a while there, too. I need YCS win. Fair. Oh, actually, I didn't even see how many points. Or how many points y'all bet for the prediction. We got 59% on Matrix, 41% on Denker. We have 30k on Matrix and 21k on Denker. This is the biggest bet we've ever had on the channel. 51k points gambling right now. So, what round are we in? We're in the finals right now. Matrix won game 1. This is currently game 2. There is roughly about 25 minutes left in the round. Also, Ed Assumption got top 8 at YCS with Orcus before we had Ding and Crescendo. Was wild. Oh yeah, I mean the deck still had tops. I mean Thomas Rose won a YCS with the deck before we had Ding and Crescendo. So it's definitely possible, but the deck was not good. It was not a good deck. I'm not gonna lie. It was not a good deck. People just didn't know what the deck did. They weren't prepared for it at all. And sometimes you just, boom, get, Azathoth turn skipped. So, that would happen. But I don't think the deck was good, though. Okay, top 6. No non-engine. We are given all engine here. I mean, Abomination's Prison is literally all those cards if we want it to be. I dropped 4.5k on Matrix. Okay, well look, they won game 1. They won game 1. Looking good for your gamble. I've only gotten the 1 YCS, went 5-0, undefeated, got hungry, dropped 2 in a row, brain shut down badly. Yeah, that can definitely happen. Like, I was actually talking about it at the last YCS. It used to be so nice when I was younger, and I used to just, like, have the ability to, like, have my dad just go get me Subway in between a round. But, like, now I don't have that option anymore, and we don't have a pizza boy. So, now it's, like, I have to, like, struggle to get a meal. Which is tough. Which is tough. To be fair, Konami gives their lunch break. Like, if they do give a lunch break, they give it after round 2 so that way they can enter the VIPs in the system. It's like, why not wait until, like, round 5? Like, why do we have to have a lunch break round 2? That's like breakfast time almost. Because, I mean, round 1 starts at 10 a.m. Round 2 will end at, like, noon. So it's like, why? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's so dumb. So dumb. Sorry for your loss. No, it's Konami's loss. Konami needs to fix that. Better lunch break system. That's all we want. Well, that's not all we want. That's not at all what we actually want. That is like the furthest thing away from Yu-Gi-Oh's problem. The prizing. The prizing is probably what the biggest problem in like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh actually is. Because there's a lot of people who don't even want to play the game because the prizing is horrible. I mean, you know what I mean? Wow. Thrust for Change of Heart, activate talents. Look at their hand, rip a card away. Because the prizing's horrible for this game compared to other games. Like, let's be honest, it is horrible. Like, if you had no game time spent at all on any card game ever, and you had to choose between one at this exact moment, you're not going to choose the one that's the hardest to learn with the worst prizing, right? Like, come on now. Obviously, you're going to choose, like, you're going to choose something more like One Piece or Pokemon. Something where it's, like, a little bit easier. And the prizing is just infinitely better. That's what I did. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. It's fair. And you can't even blame people. Also expensive compared to Pokemon. Yup, cost more, prizing's worse, less people play Yu-Gi-Oh over Pokemon. There's a lot. Full meta Pokemon deck's $100. One Piece prizing is so good. It's just crazy too, because Konami's prizing could be so much better without spending like an infinite... They could spend less money on their prizing and have better prizing right now. All they have to do is start giving out alt art Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Imagine. Hey, shout out to Luis Moro 94 with the sub with the prime. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. We've actually got a lot of subs today. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you. We're at 49 subscribers now. 1 subscriber away from 50. Forget exactly what I was saying. Oh, the prizing. The alt arts. Yeah, that would be so broken for Yu-Gi-Oh. That would be so broken. Could you imagine if, like, they allowed you to, when you got top 32, you got a playmat, but then you also got, like, an alt art card. Like, that'd be broken. Top 16, another alt art card. Top 8, another alt art card. Top 4, another one. Finals, no. You probably don't even need one for the finals. But, you know, all the way up until that point, you have alt art cards, different alt art cards. And you have it to where it's the same alt art cards for every, like, 3 months. Oh, come on now. Kind of like how the Yu-Gi-Oh regional systems are set up. You probably just do it like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to this match real quick. I don't know why it went out. There we go, okay. Made Typhon over Griffin. Yeah, they had messed that up pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the Prosperity is set. They just played in the red. They thought about Griffin too much, but Griffin didn't even do too much. But I guess it's a Fiend, is what they were thinking, but they could have just took, like, the Link 2. It's also a Fiend. Runick Tipgo Search. He has Shavara in hand. Yeah, they tried to use it and then got hit with Spright Red. All they had to do was take, instead of Griffin, all they had to do was take the Link 2. And now Griffin doesn't do anything, Spright Red doesn't do anything. And then you Shavara pop summon, and then you have Yama, and then you just play normally. Hey, there we go. Runick Tip hitting Sarama, that's a broken hit. Arguably the best hit in the opponent's deck at this point. Yeah, arguably the best hit in their deck at this point. Once you get the top deck mode, Sarama's the card you want to have. Or if you win, you can choose which alt art Konami makes for you. No. That'd be too much. That'd be too much. Because you have to have a decent amount of quantities of the alt arts, it feels like. A decent amount. You wouldn't want, like, one of one. Because that's just what the prize card should be. Like, the prize card that you win from the tournament. But they also probably shouldn't have the same prize card around the entire year. I think maybe that's how... maybe it used to be okay that way, but we probably shouldn't do that anymore. Because there's so many prize cards given out. So many. Every YCS, there's 3 given out to the top 3. And then the Dragon Duelists, they don't give any out to them. But then there's 2 more given out for the side tourneys. Or like the points playoffs. So there's 5 every time. At bare minimum, 5 given out every time. At Nationals, top 32 all gets prize card. Plus the top 16 of the World's Points playoffs. So that's 48 instantly. And that doesn't even count the other 2 from the World's Points play, or from the points playoffs of, like, you know, I don't even know what it's called, like side events and then random people chosen. So that's 50 prize cards given out at Nats. Oh, and they also give out multiples too. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and there's multiple nationals too. It's not just one. There's also Euro. So there's like close to 200 plus of a prize card after the whole season, which is too many of the same prize card. I liked how they like tried to change the effect to where you could tell, but then they made everything a normal monster, so it's like no one wants normal monsters as the prize card. I like how One Piece does it. They give Luffy's out because Luffy's like the main character of the show. Imagine if like Konami for their prize card gave out like a Blue Eyes prize card that had like Kaiba on it or something. Like, bro, that'd go crazy. That would go crazy. That would go stupid. But okay, discard freezing. Try to summon. Okay, summon back and then go into that. Okay. Yep, let's go. Unchained on Shifter for the OTK. It's so broken. It is broken. Gain the drop Shifter and Unchained and then just end the game. Well, it depends on the size of Nats. Here, only the winner gets it. Well, I meant like... Not okay, sure. Like, when I say nationals, I mean World Championship qualifiers. That's what I meant to say. But in here, like over in the US, we don't, like, Nats and World Championship qualifiers are just the same tournament. There's no difference for us. Give us like Ultra Ash Blossoms, but red name or something. Oh my god, yeah, like that stuff would be so sick. Like, imagine we got Ultra Ash Blossoms with like the old Duel, I forget what it's called, like Duel promos or whatever. When they had like different rarity cards, like the purples and stuff. I forget what they're called. But I have tankies that are purple. How do you summon Lilla if it wasn't in the grave? Well, they went Kelsey, summoned back out Lilla, and then used those to go up into Lilla, and then Lilla summon out Kelsey, and then Kelsey to draw. Duelist League? Yep, Duelist League. That's what it was. Yeah, that stuff was sick. They took that away before I went to Nationals in 2015. Because I know that they used to give Duelist League cards out to the Dragon Duelists at Nationals, like day 1, when round 1 would start, I think. I think that's what I was told. But they stopped doing it, like, the year that I went. But Kelsey and the Lilla pop. I know also some OTS tourneys would get them. I went to an OTS tournament one time that had a sneak peek with them, and I was like, oh, that's cool. What do you call it, Kelsey? I don't know. I mean, Kyle, because I can't say this word, but with an extra L. Destroying or not? Can we hurry up a bit? No. Okay. So now they're just gonna go end of main, summon back, draw. Yeah, I guess they needed to pace it up a little bit because there's only 14 minutes left. And they need to still end the game. Yeah, they still need to end the game. They didn't use a Runick card this last turn, right? No. Yeah, so it's literally just go for game. Yep, okay. Cool. It's pronounced Kissy. Yep, I can't say that. Don't want to say it and potentially get demonetized. Yeah, there's just no point. And it's like a quote-unquote bad word, so I may as well just not say it. There's just no point. Yeah, it's game. Yeah. That's just game. Yep, summon back. Discard. And then 1, 21, 33, 66, plus 22. That's game. Okay. On to game 3 of the finals. We are going to see Unchained go first in this matchup. There is 13 minutes left in the round. We will be seeing Denker have Red Resonator sided in though. So they're going to have Red Resonator in their deck this game, prepared for time. Matrix, on the other hand, will always have their time con in the deck because it's Dark Contract. Do you have Dyslexia? Probably. I've never, like, asked, like, a doctor, like, hey, do I have dyslexia? But I probably do. Yeah. Probably. Words do be very, very hard. I know I have a speech impediment, but my speech impediment I've worked on a lot over the years, so it's not really there. Now it's just more like I can't read words. I can speak, but I can't read. The problem has changed. It used to be the other way around, but now it's this, so it's whatever. It is what it is. But they said I don't play that, didn't change my list for tourney mode. Why would you say that out loud? Saying that, I'm not even gonna type that. Saying that is crazy. Why would you tell your opponent that? Now they know. So that's a huge information piece given away. Maybe it's a mind game. Okay. I'll give him that. I mean, it makes sense. We're like 2 minutes in the side decking. They're side decking in Red Resonator, talking about how they're not gonna side it in. They're big braining it right now. Mathmech Genius Loki. Hey, yo. Need another DB Grinder versus English video? True. I actually thought about making one of those videos. I got inspired from watching the DB Grinder compilation thing. I don't know how to say that. That's not even English. But Ash on the tour guide, activate Dark Contract. This doesn't play through it by itself, but it'll probably play through it here. My friend Paul was goated, not gonna lie. Yeah, shout out to Paul. Hey, shout out to Storm XD for the subscribe with the tier 1 sub and subscribe for 7 months. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Now that you subscribed, now I'll say the word. But I hope it doesn't mean anything bad. If I'm saying something racist right here, it's not my fault because I can't read that. But we got, Steven Borgios? Something like that. I was your first sub ever. It's our team name. I was your first sub ever? On Twitch? Really? Oh, wait, you are. Oh, that's crazy. You got the founder first thing. I didn't know that. Oh, so the founder emote has like different numbers next to it? Oh, that's crazy. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I didn't even realize that. I'm being taught about Twitch right now. But it's our team name. Alright, well, shout out to your team. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that. No idea. Is that like Italian, French, something? And something. Something not English, I know that. There's no way that's an English name. Hahaha, I watched you since forever. Appreciate you. Is that the new Novels Ritual Monster? I hope that Novels deck never actually becomes good because I can't pronounce their cards. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do it. They're not bringing out Shyama here? No, they are. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe they're thinking about, like, summoning Rakea. I don't know what their hand is, of course, but maybe summon Rakea to play around it better. But aren't, like, the first 10 people getting the first badge? Oh, they all get the first badge? I have no idea. I know that they all get a badge, because someone yesterday, or the day before when I was streaming, had brought up, like, the founder thing, and I saw it, but I don't know if it had a 1 on it. I feel like theirs had a 2 on it, but maybe I'm just wrong. Learning the Twitch meta slowly. French probably. Nah, it's actually. But you won't read that. Yeah. I was about to say. You just threw random letters at me. There's actually no way that I could even start to pronounce that. It starts with SZCZ. That doesn't even make like a noise out of my mouth. That's just letters next to each other. That's actually crazy. When you first read the Horus card, I died. Yeah, like looking at some of those names is just too hard. I want to hear DB Grinder do tongue twisters. It's not even worth it, because I can't even do it. I'll actually slow down. Because if I go fast, I'll end up saying wrong words, and I don't want wrong words to come out of my mouth. I can't do it. I gotta talk slow. Do they have Nib? I want to see it be dropped. Do you have it? No, they don't have it. I was gonna say, Nib's been like the best hand trap in this tournament by far. But, huge thing though. You see life point count, how they're at 9,000, they're at 8,000? Well, 9,000 happens to be greater than 8,000. Right? I'm cooking. That's it. Their life points are higher. Red Resonator needs to be used. Or maybe a live twin Sunny Snitch needs to be activated. Something needs to be done. Languages get mad tricky with past tense and present tense. Languages get mad tricky when it's not English, because I can't understand it. Oh, this is also a misplay. I'm not even gonna lie. They started with normal summon Lilla effect after going tip search for freezing. There's no way that's the correct line, right? Because you're supposed to go freezing onto DDD and then normal summon Lilla. Because if you do it like this, it won't work. Because they go DDD stop Lilla, and then what do you do? Yeah, I don't know what they do here. Chain Slumber. It's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. Cause like, just said think? No. They're not allowing them to think. Sounds crazy. Are they actually saying no to thinking? Which effect? Okay. I was gonna say I saw them typing. I was like, there's no way they're actually saying no typing or no thinking. Is race really $1,200 or was I getting baited? It's not too far away from that. It's definitely less than that. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it actually is that much. It might be. It might be. It won't be too far off if it is, because Hydrant's worth money. You need 2 SP Little Knight. We don't need to, but a lot of people are playing to. You need Diabellister stuff. You need staples. A lot of staples just became a lot cheaper though, so yeah, like Prosperity just went down, but yeah, they just lose. TV Grinder, if I don't get Fountain draw in, I lose anyways, because I don't draw into my going second cards. GG's. What? GG's, I'll win the next one. Yeah, I was just confused about that spot. Because we could have freezing this. And then normal summon Lilla. You wondered why I didn't use freezing in standby? Well, yeah, well, I feel like normal Lilla and then Slumber is just not the play, right? I lose either way if I don't draw into my going second cards. Whoa, you can't say you lost before you started. May as well hope you misplays or something.